we filed an appeal following this order, and
Now
then
those persons are working.
yes, we are working because after this order, my lord, now we are working.
Now, who were the writ petitioners?
Writ petitioners are Mr.
All were the unsuccessful candidates.
But the writ
2000, all were the unsuccessful candidates.
No, that
Selection was done.
For petition, my lord.
you are.
My lord, what happened in this matter? Writ petition was filed,
Now, you tell us that who would be the arguing on behalf of all?
but there are four. Mr. Mojumdar will be arguing, my lord, and if anything is left, we will supplement.
আর কি থাকবে বাদ?
But there are some points, my lord.
my lord, since we are the
No,
applicants,
we would suggest that if you people can sit
We are
together and
My lord, what happened, my lord? There are two sets of writ petitioner now. For one set, I am appearing. For other sets, Mr. Mojumdar is appearing.
so we would request if you can sit together and decide amongst yourself and so that it becomes easier, no?
Yes, we can. That can be done.
Instead of hearing everybody
That will be
separately.
done. That will be done. That will
Well,
be
I-
done.
Any addition alteration, you would be there. There
will
will
save
be
time.
no
my
problem.
lord, I have a different prayer. Learned single bench has heavily relied on a booklet in a spiral binding, and that is spread over in the entire judgment. We don't have that
Part
copy.
of the-
Neither we have the pleadings of the board. Now, my lord, in the present environment, we really do not want to depend on any of the authorities because it's our service. We have to survive by our own way.
So you people have been added as
No, my lord.
We
Not
are
added.
the-
Can you see?
we are-
Just,
We have
can I just-
we have our
can I-
independent
can-
appeals.
Can for 1 minute, my lord.
But
Against
already
the order of the learned single judge, we preferred the appeal before a lordship's court, asking for leave to appeal. Leave to appeal was granted, and there was an initial and interim order. Only
that we understand,
only stay of the termination of service for
but
that-
not the selection.
that went up. Therefore, we are all, my lord, the order of the Supreme Court is very clear. The affected parties should be heard. That affected parties means we are the affected
Now,
parties.
Mr. Banerjee, the affected parties are all parties in the leave to appeal application. They have
Leave
been
to
all
appeal,
added.
special leave to appeal.
Yes.
Item number 26
All
is
pre-
mine.
Oh,
My leave to appeal. has
all we have preferred the appeal. All we have preferred the special
So,
leave petition.
no, all have been allowed to, their leave has been granted.
Yes,
Leave
yes,
has been
we are the
granted and
appellants.
matter has been sent back to your lordship's court
Right.
for hearing of the appeal.
Very good. So this
Lord, I am appearing for item number 12.
very good. Then
Your lordship
Please.
fix, my lord, today there is no so many arguments. If your lordship fix up any dates, we will come and we will argue.
No, that is fine, but I say that to have
you are
that-
similarly situated.
but
with
I
all
don't have that
who are
documents.
similar.
No, my lord,
I don't have that documents.
Mr.
But this
Banerjee,
is-
just do you have a copy of this paper book? Because the spiral binding,
Yes,
all
yes.
decisions.
Yes,
my lord,
that
what has
paper
happened,
book
we
may
have
be
done, my
circulated.
lord, what we have
All of
done,
us,
Do you have
what we
copies
have
of
done
I don't
earlier,
have-
we
I
have
don't
done,
have.
no, we have done earlier, Mr. Sakoshan, as in terms of the directions of the other appeal court, Mr. Sakoshan has prepared a compilation so that to advantage to everyone, that compilation, all documents, pleading is not there, but the documents which are essential for the determinations of this case, that compilation is there.
Including that
that spiral,
spiral
because
binding document which
well,
No.
that is possibly not
No.
there.
This paper book
my
has
lord-
all the spiral binding documents. That's what I'm saying.
Spiral bonding document, that,
Item 1 in today's list
Yes.
has those spiral bound documents as part of the paper book, volume 1.
yes,
I was praying item 1, whatever is the documents, if that is circulated amongst ourselves, we can go by
I'm
that.
saying. So if you can, Mr.
Because
Banerjee,
otherwise, well, it would be completely handicapped.
Appeal of the
Mr.
board.
Tiwari has said that you take it from the appellate. This is the letter, my lord. He has made an endorsement to that effect.
but I have an argument,
Yes.
I have an argument, very less similar. I have an, there, my lord, everybody has his own view and he will speak. My argument is this, if a document has been relied upon without disclosing anybody, that document, on that score alone, the judgment has to be
no,
satisfied.
that is separate, Mr. Bandyopadhyay. When we are hearing it, Mr. Who is for the board? You.
Well, the IAP for the IAP.
Mr. Datta, this paper book can be circulated amongst them so that they can get a
Yes.
copy. And so that no such objection arises
Yes.
at a future.
My lord, the problem is this board's paper book. The problem, I am just kind of this is the problem arose when the matter appeal court had taken up the matter. Board has argued first, then I had to argue in the board paper book or the board paper. All papers are not there. All papers were not
It
there.
is in which paper book?
My lord,
Which paper book contains all the documents?
now therefore a compilation has been made by
That is without that spiral binding
That is
document.
without the spiral.
Mala, in
That
that
is without
case,
the
Mala, in
spiral.
that
I have
case,
prepared the
probably,
compilation that doesn't contain the spiral band.
no, Mala, in that case, number one
were
could
not
be the
parties, we
spiral
didn't
binding.
have
Let us go
Mala,
one by one.
Mala,
This compilation which you have prepared,
Yes.
you share it with
Yes.
us.
I have already shared. I have already shared. Does not have the
we compile-
convenience brief. That convenience brief I have shared. On ওইটাই।
সেটাই তো বলছি, হ্যাঁ।
ওর মধ্যে ওইটা নেই।
ওর মধ্যে কোনটা নেই?
স্পাইরাল ব্যান্ডিং করা একটা 121 পাতার একটা স্পাইরাল ব্যান্ডিং আছে যেটা রেকর্ড
Mala, we specifically need two things. One is the spiral binding and another is what the boards and everyone said before the learned single bench, because we are not
Mr.
there.
Bandyopadhyay is similarly situated with you. so-
I don't mind, but Lordship kindly
No, Mr. Bandyopadhyay says there is no such problem. He can start his
no,
argument.
Mala, today I have an apprehension. That's Mr. Bandyopadhyay's view, which maybe I do respect that. But I feel today's environment is completely different. We do not know, this matter might go before the Honorable Supreme Court. But we have had the examples. So now we need to see every document so that we can defend.
আরে ভাই, this is not in the judgment, sir.
Well, I said
So,
only
Mr.
two things.
Mr. Dotto, why don't you share your paper?
Lord, may I make this suggestion? May I make this suggestion? I have the soft copy of the paper book myself.
Very good.
My junior also has. Whoever requires may write to my learned junior. He'll send them by email. Let them provide the email IDs.
Done, Mala, that is, but that.
Press of a button, everything will go. This is one set of document.
Yes. And
The
that is-
other set of document is which has been prepared by Mr. Shakoshen's junior.
Yes.
Let that also be circulated in this similar manner.
Yes.
You have that copy?
No, I don't have.
I have
So-
copy, I will
Correct.
give.
Acha,
The third is the so-called spiral.
Spiral.
Somebody has to take responsibility for that. Let that also be circulated in the same.
Part of the paper book.
that spiral binding.
Yes.
document.
Part of the paper book, my lord.
So that is a part of the
Very
paper.
well, then it's all right.
So that can be transferred to them. whoever-
Yes, yes, yes.
If the
If
paper
it-
book is given, then everything.
Everything will.
No, he will give the soft copy, Mr.
That's right,
Bandyopadhyay.
that's right.
Yes, my lord, once it is scanned,
We are very sure.
it can be
rely upon
circulated.
soft copy.
No, Mr. Sen and Mr. Lahiri, the convenience volumes that you have prepared, does it contain anything in addition to the paper books? No. Then why do you want us to rely on the convenience volume?
I have prepared, my lord.
No point increasing papers.
Yes.
That is necessary for our contention because our contention was never there before the writ court, single bench. We were not parties.
Correct.
So for.
So that's what I asked.
adjudication
Is
of their
there
issues-
any document in addition to this in your convenience volume?
Yes, there
My
may
lord,
be.
my lord, may I just
Well, we don't know what is there. in
one
the
thing,
paper.
my lord, two things are very important.
Basic documents, sir.
The two things are very important. Point is, since we are not there, we are having our substantive pleading that we have pleaded in our stay application. Because this is the first time we have got it. Stay petition, we have made our pleading. That pleading has to be taken into consideration, apart from my lord, compilation and other things.
No, that is there now, Mr. Bandyopadhyay. That is already there.
That is already on record.
As we have requested, you people will share those soft
Yes.
copies.
Yes.
I am fixing up a date
True.
on which you start the argument.
Yes, yes.
With
yes.
deepest respect, my lord, in the compilation which was permitted by Mr.
We would request another thing, if you can make a short, the appearing councils and the group of the matters, so that we will hear the lead council and finish it.
My lord, this is not a question of lead counsel, my lord, it is a question of everyone has its own view to argue.
We are not saying that. We know that, Mr. Bandyopadhyay. If anybody wants to add anything, he will add.
But
is no
there could
problem.
be, there could be hardly, there would be, no, that may not be required. There may be hardly 7 to 8 councils who would be arguing, spread over to 32,000 number of teachers who have been serving for last 8 years.
Then what is your difference with Mr. Bandyopadhyay's client?
My lord, fundamental point like locus, no difference. Now, Mr. Bandyopadhyay
No,
thinks,
not locus on merits also.
What I
most
think
likely
or not
you
think,
are-
don't please,
you are
don't put it
similar
on
to
my mouth, please.
my lord, I do not know.
No, what I think,
I do
I
not
don't
know.
think, you don't put it in my mouth.
I do not know.
You were there when I argued the matter, practically stay petition, I argued the matter. You know what I know, I do not know. Now why you are in a conflict? If you do not know, then don't say. Then don't say.
Of course.
Otherwise,
But whether Muller kind, excuse me, Muller, whether Muller, Muller, I have argued the matter before the appeal court. That Mr. Gupta and myself argued the matter.
But now it will start as zero.
Mr. Dhar, let
Please,
it
Dhar, please. Otherwise, you speak a volume. Now, you become Mr. Dhar, we become a leading counselor. अरे तुम्हें बोलते ही नहीं कि तू आज ये क्यों बोलो तो मतलब see in the Mr. Gupta argued and thereafter mainly I argued and Mr. Kaur argued, some portions were argued in the Supreme Court. I argued, therefore Miller, I need time, whether who will argue which point, what point, I will cover the entire matter, Miller. I need 2 hours time to argue. That whenever you will losses give it, I do not mind. First, last, middle, wherever you will losses will place, I have no objection. But I am making myself clear. Whatever the arguments are being made by the any council,
We will place you before
I will
the
make
part
my
itself.
I will make my argument A to Z.
So Mr. Gupta,
Yes.
then you start what you can
Wait.
you can start today also. We can get an overview so that we can. Or you
But
people are not ready.
Millard, fix a date, Millard, so that
But I can start argument. I am ready to argue even. Or next week.
It's a long pending matter, my lord.
Addition of documents and expanding the scope of inquiry. It's not that-
You are appearing for whom?
I mean, very what I get-
On which order?
What I've requested today, that we also have a copy of the plan. So those will be- could be heard, whether they have a right to be heard. This new can, this new application.
Which applications have come?
Right.
Fine, because there was an order of the earlier decision bench on 4th September that no further proceedings are allowed.
Paragraph.
The applications after that order have not been charged, have not been considered. So now that if it is understood that those applications can't be presently considered.
This order is there.
It
cannot be, it will not be considered.
Muller, it-
Then they will not have those applications.
को तो खुले लिखे थे।
File their.
ये तो paragraph 90. We make it clear that
But
no
they will be we cannot let us not make it complex. If anybody comes with a pleading, that will be similar to the pleadings which are already.
No.
There is an
No. Paragraph.
Kindly see.
Muller, kindly see. Paragraph.
Court is here. If anything.
Muller,
additional
kindly
comes
see.
before-
Just can I read one sentence of the order which was passed by the division bench last order? Paragraph 90 of the order. 4th September 2024. 23. We make it clear that no further pleadings or disclosures of documents shall be allowed any further.
Hmm.
Why this order was passed? This order was passed when the matter was being taken up, Millard, if the one after another application was coming. Then court has to allow, court has to say, Millard, at one time court has to put a, Millard, has to stop it. Court has said so many applications are there. If your losses fine in here, in this appeal, even if the appeals are 30, Millard,
just one more.
in that case, your lawsuit will find 300 or 400 applications are there. Now, if kindly decide first whether lawsuits will go into the appeal or not. If the appeal is hard, everything will be decided. If the applications are, then the applications will
No,
go
we
to
will
another
hear
one.
the appeal. Yes, we heard the appeal.
Appeal. Therefore, Millard, kindly fix up any other date.
No copy of the application, sir. It's very unfortunate.
The Lordship may simply ignore the applications and continue hearing the
We
appeal.
will start hearing the appeal.
Yes.
Whatever applications are there, there will be counsels for that. We will consider their prayer. Unless otherwise it gets bogged down, we cannot proceed further. So let it start, Mr. Banerjee. Let it start. That we will consider. We will consider. Ashutal,
My lord,
we will
item
hear it.
37, my lord, there is a application for addition of party in item 37. So lordship will consider it now or
Let the appeal hearing start. Whatever applications are there, we will consider their submissions also, whichever order Mr. Bandyopadhyay is pointing out.
Well,
we
that
will
is-
go into it and we will consider.
that is for
Then
addition of party, my lord. That's the performance.
Then we are fixing it on 7th at 2 p.m. Mr. Shami Ahmed, it will not end on one day. Let it start. Let us
After
proceed
vacation,
further.
let it start. It starts after vacation. Lord, kindly see, this will not be finished before vacation.
They have waited for
Lord, your lordships have seen that the other matters which I was arguing, your lordships have to, Lord, circuit bench, your lordships
They
have
have come to the court
Well,
after
during-
7 years.
Mr. Bandyopadhyay, we have to start. Na? We have to
I
start.
don't mind.
Let us start. Let us see how much time they take. And if it spills over the vacation, that is another issue.
But on 7th, my lord, your lordship keeps it at 2 o'clock. But with this understanding that the board will start on 7th.
We'll start on that.
I am,
Yes.
but after board, your lordships give me chance, I will argue. After board, your lordships give me chance. After board submission.
Yes.
If your lordships give me chance, I will argue.
Yes, you argue. Let them finish it off. As you had been the lead counsel, you argue, then we will hear others if so.
Would your Lordship indicate regarding these 3 documents which are
We
required to
shall
be
not indicate, this is understood.
Understood.
We should not add words to what has been given, that will create further complication. It is a matter of such a wide ambit, whatever we say, that
I
will be
understand.
interpreted in some other. So it is understood, you please exchange your soft copies. You exchange your soft copies so that we can commence hearing on 7th.
একটা আইপ্যাডটা কিনে দিলাম কিসের জন্য? এই যে আইপ্যাডটা, একটা আইপ্যাড যেহেতু এই যে আইপ্যাডটা, একটা আইপ্যাড যেহেতু
You are the successful candidate who is working.
We are all the successful candidates. He's unsuccessful.
We are successful. We are successful. Corruption will become unsuccessful.
No corruption, no. Nothing.
Don't say about corruption.
I
Don't say corruption.
Not even a party.
Don't show corruption.
No allegation of corruption.
These council, Malad, these council for unsuccessful candidates. Only one target is this. Only yes, he will go. World is
Why
also
were you
saying.
sleeping?
The Malad kindly see.
Why were you
His
sleeping?
endeavor is nothing. I am unsuccessful candidate. Therefore, terminate everyone's service.
Everyone.
That is his target. Since I have not become successful, what is the
unsuccessful-
what is the why? Since I have become unsuccessful, therefore everybody is terminated. And when staying in the court, everybody's service should be terminated. Here they are asking, they are coming for the client. Well, kindly see.
Mr. Bandyopadhyay,
After expiry of panel.
Let us start.
Cross objections would be there.
Yes.
We should be mature enough.
There is no problem. There is no. There is no. There is no.
Our only
There
endeavor
is-
because he used to take away job.
There is no
After
process.
sleeping over, after
There
sleeping
is no
over the
process
right for
in memory.
5 years.
Give appointment to us.
This will not end us to anything.
2017 election process.
Malad, we will argue. Malad, we will show to your lordships. We will show to your lordships how there can be a judicial indiscipline because 2 judgments in respect of this matter have been ignored by the learned single judge. And if your lordship says, why Mr. Sami alone, even the learned single judge who has passed the judgment,
Mr.
is
Bandyopadhyay, let us not do it.
no. I am saying the learned single judge who has delivered the judgment now openly is saying, I will see how the 32,000.
We are on But simply bringing up the heat, sir.
Bringing, no, I have not brought it. The great council has come here, he has said corruption. That's the reason heat is there. No, your lordship do not allow to bring the heat by them. If they bring heat, I have to react. He has said this is because of corruption.
We are
That's,
accustomed with this heat, Mr.
my lord,
Accustomed.
which
We
one?
are accustomed with this heat.
My lord, I am also accustomed with this.
Temperatures,
I am also
temperatures,
accustomed
Mr. Banerjee,
Yes,
one side.
temperature.
It is
temperatures
not
are,
one side.
Mr.
I am
Banerjee,
also accustomed how the councils are attacked me. I am also accustomed. The point is this is a listen, my lord.
Why you are getting
No, I am not.
temperatures are
After
soaring
seeing
to
your
40. Let's not raise it further.
No, what?
Temperatures are soaring
No,
to 40.
You see,
It's very hot outside.
where is the
Mr.
corruption?
Banerjee.
No, kindly see. For making a reel,
Even the AC is
listen
not
with-
working.
that's it. For making a reel and send it to the outside and minting money on the basis of the reel by the council, that is not helpful. That is not helpful.
Let us think of the litigation.
Corruption.
Let us think of the
Well,
litigation.
this will start from 10:30.
Corruption.
So let us not combat on that.
সবার চাকরি খাও।
Why you are shouting like this, sir? Why you are shouting?
If there was a panel, the thing would have been. Panel as such.
Let us start on 7th. Let us start. We will get your hearing.